What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. In fact, I'm gonna take off this case, put it aside right here. iPhone 14 Pro Max running iOS 17, and I want to just discuss about all of the new features that we get with the latest software. Now keep in mind, I'm running the developer beta on all of my devices that I'm going to showcase in future videos like this one. So the 14 Pro Max is running iOS 17 developer beta. I wouldn't recommend running this on your main device. If you have a secondary iPhone, go right ahead. But without further delay, let's dive right in and check out iOS 17 on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So the first big feature before we get into it, this is the default wallpaper for iOS 17. But the first main feature, and I think is the biggest feature, is standby mode, and that's the biggest visual change. It's going to activate when your iPhone is locked and in landscape mode. Now it doesn't mean like, okay, I'm gonna lock my iPhone like this and it's gonna go into standby mode. You do have to charge it too. So you have to plug it in charge. Now Apple displays it pretty much on like a wireless charger type of thing, but you can do it like this. So right now it's in charge. And if you have a smart wallet like this, a MagSafe wallet, go ahead, prop it up and turn it off. So we turn it off, there we go. So right now we are in standby mode. So with standby mode, it's going to detail important information like the upcoming calendar, appointments, notifications, and other types of information. Now this kind of works like smart stacks, so you will get time relevant information that appear. Live activities will also appear in full screen when in standby mode, for example. And Siri is going to work really well with this too. In fact, there we go, I just want to turn it off. But if you activate it and say, hey, I want to put an alarm for 6 a.m., you can do that without pulling your phone and saying, hey Siri, take care of this, that. No, I don't want to work. I don't want Siri to work, but I want to put an alarm. I want to set an alarm clock for 6 a.m. You don't need to worry about that. You can just do it from standby mode. You can also swipe and see different smart stacks as well. You can change the time to the date. So right now it's Tuesday, June 6th. You can change calendar and do different things, show the weather. Like I said, you can also change it through it's like smart stacks. This I really like. This looks pretty cool. I think I might use this. But this is going to create a lot of new ideas for many, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some pretty cool like desk setups or bedside setups, whatever it may be. And I think smart alarm clocks, especially for iPhone users, they're slowly going to come to an end. This is available on all iPhone models that support iOS 17. You don't need to have an iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max that has always on display for this to work. It will work on like iPhone SE 2022, for example. Now, the next main big feature, and watch this, as soon as I take it out, it's out of standby mode. But the next main feature is going to be AirDrop, and I'll be sharing images too. So AirDrop, including the ability. So this is new to simply hold your iPhone alongside another iPhone to initiate a file transfer through AirDrop. That's pretty cool. And later in the year, it's going to be possible to continue transfers over the internet, which is going to allow you to walk away once an air transfer has started. And you'll also be able to initiate a share play session by just holding two iPhones side by side. I think that is pretty good. Another new feature is going to be name drop. So this is designed to be an easier way to share contact details with someone you have just met. And I like this idea because sometimes you want to get a phone number from someone, you meet a new colleague or friend, and you want their phone number, you have to go into contacts and write their phone number, and it's just like an extra step or two. This clears that up. You just hold your iPhone next to another iPhone or an Apple Watch, and you can choose the specific phone numbers or emails, addresses that you would like to share. Next up, and this kind of fits with that, is personalized contact posters. So there's several improvements coming to the phone app. And personalized contact posters is going to allow you to create a specific image with typography that will appear on the devices of people you call. And you can use a photo of yourself or create an emoji if you prefer, and you can also choose specific background colors and fonts for the typography that you choose. And it forms part of the contact card, so it's going to appear on any iPhone that you call. Now, live voicemail is also another part of the phone app on iOS 17. It's going to transcribe a voicemail in real time, so you can decide if you want to answer the call or not. So yeah, I like that. I like that. If I want to hear what the person's saying without answering, I can at least see what they're talking about. Then I can answer the call. That's pretty good. Widgets are now becoming interactive in iOS 17, which they're going to allow you to do things faster from your home screen, lock screen, or even from standby. So you can complete a to-do list from the widgets on your home screen. You can access your home controls, or you can even pause a podcast from the widget rather than going to the app and doing it manually. So that's a huge plus. FaceTime, we're also getting some updates. The update to include leaving a message. It can be audio or a video message. And also FaceTime is coming to Apple TV with iOS 17, which I don't have Apple TV. One day I might, but for now I don't, so I don't really see the need for that. Now messages, we're getting some updates too. The ability of swiping to reply, something that you can do on WhatsApp, but you can't do on here. Like you have to hold on to it and then hit reply. It was just like an extra step too. It's not something catastrophic, but an extra step that Apple is taking care of. Now, search is also expanding for iOS 17 with search filters, allowing you to find particular messages faster. That's a huge plus. And one thing that I personally like and I saw with iOS 17 is a journal app. So this might come out later in the year. It's a journal app, and it's going to offer curious suggestions such as photos from that day or activity to encourage you to write down what you've done that day and preserve memories. You can also add details to any entry with photo, music, and audio recordings. And it's also possible to lock your journal, and only you can access your journal. And I think that's also a huge plus because, I mean, it's your journal. Only you want access to it, essentially. And I like it now that they have it here as an app. I used to write journals quite frequently, and I absolutely love writing them, and hopefully I'm actually going to get back into it very soon. But that's really it with iOS 17 for the most part. There's definitely more features, but iOS 17 and iPhone 14 Pro Max with developer beta. So far, I've been using it for a day, and I haven't noticed any huge bugs that have come across. I really, really like standby mode, and I'm definitely thinking about new content ideas to revolve around standby mode. I really do think it's going to replace the smart clock that we all know, like a Lenovo smart alarm or smart clock, whatever it is, and this is going to become our new smart clock. That's just the reality of it. But good job, Apple. Again, it's just refinements, major refinements, and some features that we wanted to see from last year but didn't come out last year. It's not a huge design overhaul, but hopefully we might see that maybe next year, maybe the year after, who knows. But that's really been it. If you guys did enjoy this quick video about the iPhone 14 Pro Max running iOS 17 and some of its new features, be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot. It'll help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.